Hey guys, welcome back to GreyWolf TV. We are back with the X-Files onto episode 11 of season 4. That last episode, Paper Hearts, with the child molester, serial killer, paedophile, whatever you want to call him. I'm not sure whether that should make it into my top 25. I'm compiling a list as we go through the ones that have really caught my attention or have really stood out over and above a lot of the other episodes, and I will compile and continue to compile that as I go along. I'm still trying to decide whether that should or not. It's close. It is very close because it was thoroughly enjoyable and I really liked the way that they portrayed on screen Mulder's mind finally working out an old case that's obviously stayed with him and it bringing it from his subconscious to his conscious mind. It was really good the way they did it. Thoroughly enjoyed it. If you haven't watched that episode, I'll put a link up for here if I remember. Go and watch it. It's very good. Anyway, let's move on. Episode 11.
Some say it is a story, a fairy tale.
There's all of those in Spanish culture. Amongst all the other roles that he's played, of course. But most recently for me, Tuca.
Pórtate bien.
Te extrañé anoche.
Thank God for that.
Mi amor.
Oh, yeah.
Soy tu amor.
Gracias.
Let's go.
He definitely doesn't approve.
Me estás llamando mentirosa.
María, ¿qué estás haciendo?
They're brothers. What? Damn. Why is it coming down yellow?
Mira. Las cabras. María.
Don't tell me something's happened.
María.
Don't tell me. Did she get struck?
According to eyewitnesses, the death we're investigating was preceded by a 14 event. That's a highly unusual or infrequent meteorological phenomenon, also known as a transient.
I assume you think it has some connection to
14 events have been linked to alien encounters. Cattle
Course they
mutilation is the kind of exsanguinated animal carcass you were just looking at. Does anybody know what happened to Maria Dorantes? Did
No
anybody
one's going
see
to talk,
anything?
are they?
El Chupacabra. That's what happened to Maria
Chupacabra.
Dorantes.
El Chupacabra?
No.
Yeah, it's a Mexican folktale, El Chupacabra, the ghost sucker. It's a small gray creature with a big head and a small body and big black bulging eyes.
Sí.
There is no Chupacabra. Chupacabra is nothing but a story told to children. I know the killer of Maria Dorantes.
Who would that be, sir?
You don't think it's
It's my
him?
brother,
Yeah.
Eladio Puente.
Doesn't make a whole lot of sense, Scully.
Makes perfect sense, Mulder. Admit it, you fell for it. Your 14 event turned out to be nothing more than the oldest story in the world. 2 men, 1 woman, trouble.
Alright, what I'm going to say at this point is, yes, there's strong motivation here. 2 men, 1 woman, both want her. Yes, motive comes into it. But we have an extra phenomenal event here. And there's no way, if he felt that way about her, and as far as he was concerned, if he can't have her, you can't have her, he wouldn't do that to her body. And how do you explain all the yellow shit everywhere? I'm going to hold off judgment for now. There's more to it than meets the eye.
Let's see. Okay, we have a Jose Feliciano. We have Juan Valdez. We have Cesar Chavez. We have Plácido Domingo here. But I don't see any.
At least he's
Eladio
pronouncing
Puente.
the names right,
You were
not
telling me
butchering
that
them.
no one here uses their real name.
Call it anything you want, but this is an age-old story.
I've heard that.
I mean, it does
Let's
appear
see
that
if we
way.
can find your Eladio Puente. ¿Quieres saber si mataste a María Dorantes?
No, no lo hice, soy inocente. No soy asesino. Ruido como un relámpago muy cerca.
It was a noise like thunder, but very close.
Un rayo muy brillante.
And then there was
cegó.
lightning, very bright. It blinded me.
Vi a Chivo muerto y luego vi a María.
I saw the dead goat, and then I saw Maria.
So he
Diga
ran.
mi nombre una vez. Y empecé a gritar y a correr.
And then I got up and I ran.
Did he tell you what happened?
Flash of light, yellow rain. Maria! Maria! A fungus?
Aspergillus, according to the coroner. It's a mold that's found in dead leaves, compost, even household dust.
How does that
And
happen?
it can kill?
Not normally. It's actually very common and
What,
quite
in a matter
harmless.
of
You
minutes?
don't think that's weird?
Okay, alright, I've never actually heard of that. But how does she go from being perfectly healthy 1 minute and then a storm comes along and then she dies from that minutes later? That doesn't add up at all. Now what's happened? Great.
Appears this man died of systemic shock brought on by what appears to be another massive fungal infection.
How?
Same fungus that killed Maria Dorantes?
No, it looks dissimilar.
Agent Lozano, this is my partner, Agent Scully.
They all ran the other way, away from the Chupacabras, the man they say is responsible for this tragedy.
I need to isolate it, and I need to get a sample of it to a mycologist as quickly as possible.
Fair
You should
point,
do
because
that.
this could
While
spread.
Agent Lozano and I try to find El Chupacabra.
Te pago.
Dame dinero.
No tengo dinero ahora, señor.
That's
Pero
not
lo
gonna-
daré
that's not
cuando
gonna cut it.
regrese a México.
How long have you been in this country? Ni credito, ni caritat.
I only need 2, amigo. Dos. Hey, out of the truck. I got work to do.
I don't think he's moving.
Dermatophytosis,
Athlete's foot?
one of the great survivors of countless extermination efforts, historically underrated and unfairly overshadowed by the ever-popular cockroach.
But our body has natural defenses against this kind of invasion. I mean, even in the absence of an immunoresponse, that fungi like this one or like the Aspergillus sample that I gave you, don't they need the right environment to multiply?
Yes, unless they have help.
I'm no doctor, and I'm clearly not as educated as I thought I was with pathogens and the like, but you're telling me this is a severe case of athlete's foot? What? What?
That's about all I can tell you. It's unlike any enzyme I've ever seen.
So it's not the fungi, but the enzyme that kills.
Acting as a catalyst, as
Oh.
an accelerant.
So they really don't think he's the Chupacabra?
No, they're certain of it.
Did you tell him about the fungal infection?
Yeah, they wouldn't listen.
They won't listen
They're
to
only
that.
interested in what will become of Eladio Puente. My mother used to say that blood should be left to cleanse itself.
You're saying leave him to it.
God curses the man who stands between two brothers.
Eladio Puente.
None of this is superstition. They're just attributing it to that.
Salte como hombre para partir tu cara,
Charming.
cabrón.
Shit. Well, there was his boss.
¡Mátame a mí! ¡Asesino!
¿Quieres que pierda mi trabajo?
Tengo mucho miedo. Mi hermano me quiere matar por algo que yo no hice. Necesito tu ayuda. Necesito dinero.
Mi trabajo de noche.
By spreading an enzyme produced by what appears to be a new strain of conidial fungi.
It's the whole area.
My guess is by touch.
No, I saw this man, Scully. He was unaffected.
He could be just a carrier then, a kind of typhoid Mary. A bolide.
Created by a meteorite or a piece of extraplanetary material, of which 2,000 tons fall to the Earth every day. Now, in this yellow rain, the space debris could have fallen in a nearby lake, superheating the water and sending it skyward, which would mean that this is alien.
Eh? It's El Barbero.
Hey, Lozano. I hear you're looking for the Chupacabra.
This is what I like about the X-Files. You never know when they're just standalone episodes, the type of storyline or phenomenon you're going to come across. You know? That was quite a dangerous stunt. I could have got flattened doing that.
And Eladio Puente do this. Eladio, he went to his cousin Gabriela's house asking for money.
When?
Today.
He's not here. No one is here. I'm alone.
Have you seen either of them?
See, but I'm afraid because of what they say about Eladio.
Yeah. Don't manhandle any of that with your fingers.
Hey, what the hell are you doing? Come back here!
man.
Eladio Puente?
No, that's his brother, Soledad.
Sí, Gabriel. ¿Dónde estás? ¿Por qué no viniste a trabajar?
Escúchame, Eladio.
She's frightened.
Soledad. Ya no puedo mentir más. Eladio. Eladio.
Soledad, Puente! Stop, stop!
Drop your weapon.
Drop the gun!
Suéltala!
Put it down.
Don't.
Apúrate! Drop it!
Suéltala!
Solo quiero vengarme, pues.
Oh, is that all?
Solo quiero vengarme, pues.
You don't get to avenge her death, you're not a clean one.
¡Eladio!
¡Cállate, loco!
¡Estás muerto!
¡Cállate la boca!
Yeah, pay attention to what's going on in the store here. That was the guy that was cleaning up.
Mira tu cara.
Whoa.
Look.
No!
Eres el Chupacabra.
That's creepy.
How are we gonna find this man?
Good luck. I'm gonna go process the brother.
If he's going to Mexico,
She's lying. If this man really thinks he killed Maria Dorantes, he won't be going to Mexico.
then where is he going?
The same place Agent Lozano and Eladio's brother are going. He's gonna face his brother.
Be a man and face your brother!
Madre de Dios. Eladio, no!
Oh shit. That's him dead.
That they will not come to kill me too.
But what happened to Soledad?
He was taken up by El Chupacabra. He will suffer for his treachery. He is made to suck the blood of only the sick and dying goats.
Soy un hombre! Soy el Chupacabra!
Shoot! Shoot! La migra shouted. To Soledad began to cry. No. No, cried Soledad. I cannot shoot my brother.
You cannot let him go!
He is the goat sucker and he must be killed. Soledad, you could not kill Eladio. No! Cried Soledad. He is my brother! And the gun went off! Bang! Bang! Amiga Lozano
It's a whole story.
brought Soledad to kill Eladio so that he would not be cursed. Turned him into the Chupacabra, like his brother.
¿Y lo has visto? ¿A tu primo?
No. Together, they run to Mexico.
That's who they
They
were.
established a perimeter, then secured the area. An eyewitness was found, but her testimony was questionable.
What happened to the brothers?
They were nowhere to be found. Lozano's revolver turned up 10 miles away.
Fungus that can kill a man in his tracks.
It's not a fungus, sir, actually. It's an enzyme to which the brothers had an abnormal tolerance and which came from what I believe to be an anti-enzyme gene.
You would think with the resources we have, we'd be able to find these men. I'm not hearing a good explanation why this hasn't happened.
Well, sir, they have a way of being almost invisible.
Nobody cares.
Nope. What a weird end. Okay, episode 11, which I found weirdly enjoyable until it all just went crazy at the end. It's all down to parts of it are scientific fact that Scully has informed us what this enzyme is, and then Mulder's put in his 2 pennies worth that the enzyme came from outer space, from interspatial rock that falls to the earth all the time, and these two had an adverse reaction to it, which is what's made them contagious with this stuff. And then they just disappear into the night, into the distance, supposedly gone back to Mexico, and all the rest of the camp make up whatever story they want because it's El Chupacabra. Oh man, that was I I don't even know what word to use. Strange. But it's the X-Files. It's supposed to be strange. It was looking, to begin with, like it was just myth and stories. Then it looked like it might be something to do with aliens, which I wasn't buying at all. And then it just turned out to be some weird enzyme growth thing. And because these people are, you know, completely surrounded, their entire faith and everything is surrounded in religion with stories and myth and all that sort of stuff. It's just blown out of proportion. It's like Chinese whispers. And the old woman, you know, what she saw was aliens. No, it's just the musings of a crazy old woman. Anyway. I think that's all I've got to add for that episode. It's just one of those, I'm not sure I'll forget that, especially with him being in it, and unusual seeing him playing that kind of role, but I guess maybe that was one of his first roles. I don't know. I haven't checked, but he was pretty young in that. Right, if you do want to watch this in full length, as always, I'm sure you must know by now, all you got to do is check the link in the description and you can go watch it full length over on Patreon. We do 2 episodes a week. I will be back with episode 12 in the next 3 or 4 days. If you're not already subscribed, you enjoy the X-Files or any of my other series, I would appreciate it if you click that button and turn your notifications on, and I will see you for the next one very soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.